How do you even go about coming up? I mean, you had Etro, you had Dior, you had Oscar, the David Coe dress. Oh my gosh.
Our favorite.
How does it come about? How do you even like pick which is going to be the opener, which is going to be the closer?
Mike and I, we have a discussion about everything, and then we have a good discussion with our team, and we just call in a great array of options. And we just, from those options that we receive, and we start doing edits, and we start having a conversation about the look that we have in those fittings. And there's a fitting before the fitting starts, with always with us, because we have a conversation about everything, and we just like, well, what is the story we want to tell? What story do we want to convey? And we always have that dialogue first going into the conversation.
What was the story you wanted to tell?
So we really just wanted this to be very luxe because it's her spotlight. This is an exciting time for her, but then also just have an overarching level of chill to it and kind of nice, easy fits, nothing too constricting, luxe fabrics that would pick up well at those studio lights, but just kind of this easy overall vibe that is very true to Regina. So that's really what we went into. It just wanted to be luxe, but chill.
I think you just hit the nail on the head with like a trend that's going to happen. And I'd love to know your thoughts, like luxe, but chill, like everyday clothes, but made really special in, like you say, amazing fabrics or great details or optimistic colors. What do you think? Is that going to happen?
Yes, we definitely agree. There's definitely a trend moving to the luxe chill, because it's about the fabrics. If we're in the fabrics and we're wearing them at home, or if we're wearing them out running errands, we want to feel it. We want to feel like we're in something nice and cozy, and we want to feel special because we can't dress up like we used to dress up in the past. So it's about how we feel, what the fabric touches us, and how it makes our mood, how it makes our body feel, how it makes, the energy that we exude out, what does that come from? It's about what we're wearing and how we're wearing it and how comfortable we are in it.
Well, the dresses that she wore definitely made her feel comfortable because she was just oozing confidence and optimism. How do you do a fitting like that? Is it virtual or were you here in the city?
So this time around, we were fortunate enough through a series of COVID tests and taking really all of the necessary sanitary precautions to actually get to have this fitting in person. And that was a joy. It's like, yes. Oh, human faces. This is so nice.
Yeah.
So this time around, we were lucky, but we really all within our own versions have perfected this virtual fitting. And it's really been great to see our clients even step up and become stylists of their own, merchandising out their looks before they even get on Zoom with us. And we're like, oh, we're just so proud. So it's been a fun time.
Who's doing that? I love this idea of everyone having to do their own stuff.
All of them. That's where we are.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It's a great energy to have too with the clients, and because we also have relationships with them beyond work. So it's good to just get on those fittings and then they incorporate, their day-to-day of what they've been doing and their luxe chill life,
So how was Regina involved in these selections then? What was the styling process?
So Regina she's a vibe. She loves a vibe. And so she's really specific on how things vibe with her. And it's funny, she takes on characters when she tries on different things. And that's when you know that you found the right look. So she knows what colors work for her. She knows what fits are gonna do. She knows her movements within them. She's like, if I kind of do my regular slouch, will this crease in a different way? She's very, very smart and very meticulous and efficacious in how she goes about picking those things.
What on earth have you got up your sleeves for the Globes?
Oh my gosh, what on earth? We don't know yet. We really didn't know. It's the pressure that we have, we got to keep it going. That's what we will do, is we will keep it going.
We realized that the Emmys presentation upped the ante for what now needs to be seen in this virtual space. And we always talk about, oh, it's so nice that these virtual spaces allow for such creativity and new exciting ideas, and we just have to get a hold of those new exciting ideas.
Absolutely.
You were so right. You just raised the bar for the whole industry, and I think you proved that. It was funny, I was having this conversation with Christian Siriano earlier. You guys proved that there is an appetite for fashion. There's an appetite for the glam. There's an appetite to see it all, even behind the scenes, and people just craving it. And I feel like so many celebs and stars are going to be going for it, like the homemade setup.
And I think that's the joy in it all, because we're all pushing in a space of creativity, and we're all letting our creativity expand into new horizons. And we love to see other stylists doing it as well. And we love to just see our colleagues and, expressing that glamour into the community that we work in, and just really just putting the energy out there that glamour is still there. It invokes happiness in people's lives. We get so many feedback and conversations about what we do, and when we see other people do it as well, it's just, everyone's doing their part.
You guys over the past have dressed some of the most incredible, powerful women on the carpet. Are there any looks that really stand out to you? Like I know it's really hard to pick a favorite, but if you had to.
I'm going to leave that question on Mike.
Oh no, a favorite.
Doesn't have to be the favorite. Give us a standout.
One that we loved in real time, but years later seeing it and loving it even more, was Regina King's Oscar de la Renta Oscar. And funny story, before that, we had been in London at the London Museum, I think, was that the August the year before, and they had like this miniature gown exhibit. And our attention at the same time just went to this little white, simple white gown. And then from then on, we just kept saying to ourselves, winners wear white, winners wear white, winners wear white. And it was even funny then to see the a few years later, Renee Zellweger wear white. We're just like, winners wear white. And that white Oscar de la Renta has just always stayed with us and even grown in more affection.
How are you getting inspired? Because we have all been obviously traveling less, seeing less people, doing less things. There's less fashion collections coming out. Where are you getting inspired from?
We're really getting inspired by just having conversations with people that we love, people we admire, people we work with. It's just about learning each other all over again, learning our backgrounds, our histories, learning our heritage, celebrating our heritage and where we come from, where we've been birthed from, and just really being in a place where we can celebrate and love one another, because we're in a special place right now in our life and in our communities where we should be uplifting one another. So it's really deep diving into one another's souls and spirits, and just learning and being inspired by our triumphs and our overcoming.